what deforestation is, where it's most prominent, and how it impacts our lives. Meet Jorge, a boy from the deep forests of Brazil. As a young boy, Jorge spent every day in the forest gathering fruit, meeting animals, and enjoying the joys of nature. But one day, men in safety vests came to his forests and started cutting down trees and building factories. Jorge started seeing less trees, less animals, and he noticed it started getting hotter and hotter. Jorge asks his town elder about what's going on. The elder explained that the men came from the industrial part of the world and they were causing deforestation. The elder explained that when trees get cut down and replaced with buildings, there's less oxygen and many animals die, as well as the temperature increases and it's harder to live. The elder continued, saying how people constructing buildings isn't the only cause for deforestation. Global warming, forest fires, agriculture, and logging also causes mass deforestation. All of these things are why the animals are dying, we get less oxygen in the air, and why the world is getting hotter. Jorge asks the elder about how deforestation can be battled, and the elder begins to show Jorge his great plan. The elder explains how replanting trees can help recover lush forests, and creating protection communities can stop bad people from cutting down trees and building factories. After Jorge's grandpa teaches him about the importance of the rainforest, Jorge walks through a clearing where trees have been cut down. He spots a man in a hard hat near a construction site. Jorge approaches him and asks,
"Why are you building factories here? This used to be forest, home to animals, trees, and even my grandpa's favorite fishing spot."
The worker looks at him and says,
We are just doing our job. People need products and factories have to go somewhere.
Jorge replies,
Well, my grandpa says the forest gives us clean air and water. If we keep cutting it down, there will be nothing left.
The man sighs.
I get it. I grew up near trees too. But the company says this land is unused. They think it's just empty space.
Jorge shakes his head.
It's not empty, it's full of life. Birds, monkeys, plants that heal people. Maybe even cures we haven't discovered yet.
The worker looks thoughtful.
Oh, you make a good point. I never really thought about it like that.
Jorge smiles.
In my community, we're planting trees and farming without destroying everything. Maybe there's a better way.
The man nods slowly.
Maybe I could talk to my boss. Show him there's another way. Thanks, Jorge. You've given me something to think about.
Throughout his life, Jorge built many various communities and initiatives to help stop deforestation. He and his friends start planting seedlings and trees all around Brazil and even in many other countries. They have speeches and many call to actions and even got the chance to speak on the world stage about the dangers of deforestation. It is a big day for Jorge. He begins getting ready for his biggest speech yet. He's going to speak on the stage in front of the United Nations. As he walks onto the stage, he takes a deep breath and begins.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jorge, and I come from a small village near the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. Today, I stand before you not just as a boy from Brazil, but as a voice for the trees, the rivers, the animals, and the people whose lives depend on our forests. Deforestation is not just cutting down trees, it's cutting down our future. Every minute, we lose parts of the Amazon, the lungs of our planet. With every tree that falls, we lose biodiversity, we disrupt weather patterns, and we push our planet closer to crisis. But there is hope. In my community, we are planting trees, protecting wildlife, and teaching our neighbors how to farm without destroying the forest. We use drones to track illegal logging and work with scientists to restore what has been lost. Still, we cannot do it alone. We need global action. We need your countries to reduce demand for products that destroy forests. We need companies to be responsible. And we need your help to protect indigenous communities because they are the true guardians of the rainforest. The Amazon is not just Brazil's, it's the world's. And I believe that if we all care for it together, we can make sure it's still here for future generations. Thank you.
Throughout their journey, Jorge and his friends were able to slow down the effects of deforestation. But the world is vast and they won't be able to defeat deforestation alone. That's why they need more and more members in their initiative. Together, they continue fighting deforestation and recruiting more friends to their cause.